Hi, I'm Jeanette Boysen Fitzgerald here at Boysen Berry Farm in Orland, California, and I'm about ready to tell you a story about how Rudy's original Boysenberries were kept in my family for almost 100 years. I'm here with Steve Faessel, who is from Anaheim. He's a historian, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with telling you that my grandfather, Rudolph Boysen, was in Napa in 1923 working on a prune ranch, and he developed a beautiful big berry through cross-pollination experiments. But very soon after 1923, he moved to Anaheim, California in 1925. And
absolutely. And by the way, the reason that this berry was so great, Rudy said it was as big as his thumb, and that was a turning event in the history of berries in that industry. And yes, by 1925 he arrived in Anaheim and eventually became our parks superintendent and was responsible for the care and upkeep of our premier park, which at the time, known just simply as City Park, was one of the nicest parks in what was then a very early Orange County. And then later, he was the designer and kind of the person that oversaw the creation of Anaheim's second park, La Palma Park, and he worked for the city until 1950.
Well, one of the things that I really appreciate about Steve was a lot of the research that he did about my grandfather. It helped me feel like I could get to know him a little bit because my grandfather died before I was even born. So I really thank you, Steve, because it's just so wonderful to know that there was more to my grandfather than just the Boysenberries, so much more. And here's where this, so in 1925, it went to Anaheim. Third sign here, we have 1955 Merced. What happened was Rudy's oldest brother got permission to dig up the original Boysenberry vine that had been left in Napa, California. 30 years later, it was still growing in a creek bed. And he took it home to plant in Merced, California, where he kept it growing. And in 1976, it was roots from that original vine that had been dug up in Napa. They were given away at a family wedding to one of my cousins who took it home and planted it in Castro Valley. About, oh gosh, how many years later? 30 more? Anyways, I'm not counting. But I found out about my cousin, and she shared some of the vines with me. So we started growing some, and my husband Tom propagated them, 900 of them, which made us think that maybe we should buy some land and plant some Boysenberries, which led to us establishing Boysen Berry Farm here in Orland in 2018.
So Nettie, these berries today go all the way back almost 100 years to the berry that your grandfather propagated through cross-pollination in the Napa Valley way back in 1923.
Yes, isn't that amazing? It's just the most crazy thing. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate everybody who's come out for our U-Pick, which is still going on right now. Thank you.